Hey guys, there's that good bedrock spot. A couple of videos back where I had the Gold Monster 1000, found my smallest piece, and right before that we dry washed and got 5 pickers or small nuggets, and I actually got all this stuff in here with one load. Carried all this by hand with the help of this here backpack frame. It's got a little stand at the bottom. I got the entire Real Explorer little dry washer set up on it. So I was able to carry that on my back, all that in my hands. We're gonna get set up here, and I think we're gonna see some chunky gold today, guys. But this bedrock that's jagged yet smooth seems to be following up in this bank further. So I'm gonna follow it up in there, go back for the vacuum part probably when we go to do our first clean out, because the panning tub is way back at the vehicle, and lost my drone this morning trying to get some footage. Just became disconnected with the phone, and I may try to go look for it again before I leave, but that's the second one. So I won't spend over $200 on one, but that might be the problem. Okay, let me get set up here and I'll be back on our first clean out. And these are cool. We actually set up the last several videos. We've got a link to an Amazon store where you can find these, and it helps support the channel. Even if you go through that link and follow and get anything else you're thinking about getting, it really does help the channel out. So, okay, let me get set up here. That hot sun's coming up above the trees here. It's gonna get probably 100 degrees here pretty quick. So let me get going. I wish I had the large dry washer. I'm gonna have to leave about noon. So if this gets it done, that's just slightly above idle. Looking good. Okay, we're digging into there pretty well. Let's go ahead and get a first clean out here. See how it's going in the bank there. Okay, as you can see, we got quite a tailings pile going here in the back here, starting to backfill our old hole there. I'm not seeing this same jaggedy, round yet jagged bedrock going in there. I'm seeing more of it. It's really hard to pick in there. I'm seeing more of a I'll almost like an old mountainside or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get in there. We'll go ahead and go back, pan this out, and then we get back here, we'll take the gold monster before we continue, see if we can hear any signals in there. All right, do we see any chunks that fell out of into the box, the front of the box? First couple riffles. Not seeing anything right off the bat, but I always check this in because sometimes I like to favor one side or the other. Kind of look like they would come over here if anything, but well. All right, let's go pan this out. Take a short break here. Oh, I'm already sweating pretty good. It's still early in the morning. Oh. All right, not a lot of concentrates from that little Royal Explorer. I hauled back some fuel and the vacuum attachment and the water. Oh, let's go through this, see if we got anything. Clean out number one. Okay, we're getting down almost just the black sand there. A little bit of stones there, but watching for little escapees, pieces of gold that might come up at the top of the black sand. All right, I'm seeing some yellow all along there. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look at these big old flakes over here. Some nice sized flakes in there. Or small pickers. Beautiful gold. All right. Getting out of this coarse, rocky granite type material. It almost looks like old hillside, but it does have a layer, an old flood layer of material. You see the different layers of it on top of it. Well, trying to get in and then follow a little bit to know there was gold, good gold going up the wash and down. Kind of taking both here. I think we got a lot more black sands. The pan's definitely heavier. I mean, I saw it was several grams of gold weighing it down. Yeah, we've got a lot more heavies in this run. already in the 90s, 90 some degrees, getting hotter. Got probably another hour or two and I've got to pack everything out. Okay, we've got a few colors right there. Nothing as big as that last clean out. Got some nice colors though. Yeah. All right, guys, let me take a break and I'll get the gold monster in there again and we'll fire up again. Nice. Well, I got time for another run or two, so there's another part of the claim I wanted to check out. And you see the wash comes down. It makes an inside corner right here, and there's a big rock pile up. I'm going to dig into that a little ways and pan that out and see what I can come up with. See if we can find us a new dig here. Yes, there's good color in that other cut there, but I'm going to see if we can get it back onto that bigger, that much bigger stuff. So let me go grab my shovel and my refreshments, and I'll be right back. Well, guys, we got pretty decent sample there opened up in this inside corner here, inside bend. Looks like we got some good heavies in the box there. I forgot to bring the pan all the way up this way, so I'm gonna clean that out in the bucket. Real quick before I do, and shut the pump off there, not the pump, the blower. I think I was dredging recently. I noticed about the hole here, obviously that's brought in by the river, or the wash. But right in here is where we find our best gold. They call it like a red pay layer. It's this red crunchy, and that's it, right under that rock. So I'm gonna see what's in this and start trying to follow that. Because again, we've gotten our best gold, not sitting punching all the way down to bedrock in most cases, but just following and processing that material right there. Pay layer, or what I like to call flood event. There was a massive flood event that came through here and deposited, I think, pounds of gold. Let me get that in the bucket. We'll go down and pan that out. Well, I panned that out and I got a lot of colors, but they were small. They were like, just small flakes. No chunky stuff. Removed quite a bit of material. You can see here. Strange thing is, again, that it seems to be going that direction, that pay layer starts to really show up in there. So I think I'm gonna move some of that rock and start to merge that way. And we got time to do one more run, and we'll see how that goes. And I could try to punch down deeper and see if the pay layer starts to show up down deep. But usually I don't have to go as deep as I am here to start finding good chunky colors out here. A lot of the bedrock isn't super deep, but maybe the bedrock does dive down right there, and the pay layer is deeper. It's hot. Got the last bit of shade here, and it's disappearing fast. So, all right, guys, let me get fired up here, do one more run, and be right back. Okay, guys, we're about to pack it up for the day, but brought you on because there's a signal. Okay, now it's... it was going a lot more to the right, but now it's favoring the left a lot more. But let me dig this out and see what it is. Big piece of rusty junk. Okay, so now from moving over this way, I've got not quite as long of a run, but some material that was showing, it just looked like better material going off that way. And as you can see, that's going closer to the inside corner. When we're out here with Nugget Shooter, we started off about like this and was getting just tiny little gold, moved over just slightly and started getting chunks. But I've got the cons in here, and I'm gonna see if it got any better. All right, up guys, I walked back from the panning station there, and again, that being less of a run, I got a bunch of little colors, more of them, and it's less of a run. I'm starting to get tighter, that inside corner there, and one chunk. I think it's the heaviest chunk of the day. So I'm definitely gonna go. That tells me I'm gonna go deeper down on this spot, widen it and go deeper. All right, guys. And unless we had another nice chunk, I've got to pack up and get all this stuff out of here before it gets over 100. And well, found the bedrock already. It's not that deep. I want to clean that out, just see what I'm working with down there. See if there's any pockets or anything we could miss, but not sure about how the tailings look. They almost look like tailings. Anyway, I'm going to vacuum this out, run it through, take the vacuum where we were working last, vacuum all that off, bring it back, run it through, and we'll do a final clean out and dump everything out and show you what we got. Let me get this cleaned out, guys. Okay guys, got the dry washer back on the backpack frame there. I'm going to take it back, it's whatever else I can. Backfilled that hole, backfilled that hole. That bedrock sucked. Again, that kind of looks like tailings. It's real consistent. There are not a lot of big rocks falling off of it, so that was disappointing. Not the first time that's happened to anybody. But we got some fines out of it, and I don't want to smash that hose down. There we go. So we did this and saw the big hole we did downstream and moved quite a bit of material today. Dry washer set up there, dry washer set up there, and a bigger one down there. So let me get some stuff back to the vehicle, come back, we'll dump everything out in the pan and see how we did. Okay, we'll go. Found a little bit of shade here in the desert, and one of them was full mesquite tree right next to a cactus. The more exhausted you get and the hotter it gets, the less coordination you have, and your thought process goes even lower. Got in there and vacuumed, found another nice piece. Thought I've concentrated all my efforts and stayed here. It would have been a lot better day, but I wanted to go see what that inside corner may have. But I noticed right here, a friend of mine had done this and didn't find much color in it. And this is just up from where I'm at. But if you notice where I'm at, the hand stacking kind of stopped. But all in here is just heavy, heavy hand stacking. So I think, and that looks like tailings. Somebody have already dug this out. Kind of want to avoid this. Not to say a new flood could have brought, color in, but so what I'm going to do before I leave today, I'll come back on if I find any nuggets, but I'm going to roll some of these big rocks into that hole that he had opened to help fill that hole in, as well as scan that bank, because I noticed virgin pay layer in that bank. So next time I come out, I'm going to try to dry wash that. There's also another spot where we found the 1.8 gram nugget that I want to get and punch a big hole near. So like I said, let's go dump this out real quick. If I don't find anything, I won't come back on, but I'm going to do that before I leave. All right. You ready? How'd we do? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of, never got any nuggets today, like large nuggets or anything, but look at all that color. Not bad. Try to go in the shade here. Yeah, that's some good gold. All right, guys. Thanks again for coming along, and if you would, we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe if you haven't already. It shows that only 25% of viewers are actually subscribed, 75% aren't. It takes us, gotta talk over that bird. It takes us weeks and days and hours, hundreds of hours to make these videos. It only takes you a second to hit the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it, guys. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time. Thanks.